Hi Scorpio, and welcome to your February 27th to March 5th Celtic Cross Weekly Tarot reading. I do this one also for those who did not resonate with the 8 card spread I had previously uploaded. Alright then Scorpio, let's begin. For your central issue, you have the Magician. Alright, I noticed that your reading is very similar in terms of your first card. Very similar to that of Aquarius, so you could be dealing with an Aquarius, okay? The Magician is all about being magically inclined and also being able to get things going the way you want them to. All right. This almost kind of feels like for me putting a final touch on a project also. All right, like putting your final touches on something, like perfecting it. Maybe some of you are like perfectionists. All right, is how I also feel. Whether that be like if you're into the art industry, video work, any kind of work of that kind, you're wrapping up your project. All right, it's what I feel like is going on here, or someone else is wrapping up a project with you. All right, so you could be in a business partnership of that kind of doing that kind of work. Okay, you also have Justice, the sign of Libra. All right, with this I feel you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, you got, I don't know really. Yeah, you could actually have like a lot of air sign that you're dealing with here. All right, and this person is they're determined to get something. I don't know if they're determined to get something away from you, or you're determined to get I feel you're determined to get the truth out of this person. Is how I feel. Okay, they could have lied. They could have did something to someone around you. But they're lying. It's like they're trying to cover up something that they did, is how I feel, and you're trying to pry the truth out of them. All right, but I feel like some of you are high priestess. Like I think about my own aunt. My aunt is she's very spiritually inclined, and she when she was younger, she would see like spirits around the house and like things like that. With this, I feel like some of you are psychics, very highly intuitive. So I feel like you are using your intuition with this person. You know when someone's lying. It's not hard to figure that out. Sometimes if it doesn't even take for you to be very, very intuitive necessarily, psychic ability and things of that nature, to know if someone is lying, to know if someone is fake, being shady. Just their whole energy is just not good to be around, is how I feel you are with this person. Okay, and with this I'm hearing that someone is taking turns questioning this person. Someone could be taking turns questioning you about a situation. Okay, like about your involvement in it, like that kind of situation. Okay, some type of question. There's like questioning going on here. Okay, and it's like with the Magician though, I feel like you want to pull a disappearing act, or someone else did around you pulled a disappearing act. Okay, like it's almost like not wanting to be confronted with truth and then disappearing, like running, trying to get away because someone did something wrong, so now they're like trying to get away now. Okay, your first clarifier, you got the Page of Cups. This could be you showing up here, or a child that you're dealing with. The child, I feel like, is very emotional. They could be sad for whatever reason. If this is like a little brother, or like your child, like your baby. Okay, so I feel like if you are a Scorpio and you have a Scorpio child as well, is how I feel, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio child. Okay, and they may be a baby, they may be crying a lot. All right, they may actually not be feeling very well, is how I feel. All right, I don't know if I'm feeling like maybe there's some kind of like autism. I don't know if you know someone that has an autistic child. But this child, there's like some type of like autism or like ADHD or something going on with this child. Like their behavior is like up and down all the time, is how I feel. Right? And not really stable behavior. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups also. New emotional, new love relationship, etc. Okay, I feel like you're doing some kind of partnership. This could be a doctor, the King of Pentacles, to try to figure out what to do about a child. Okay, is how I'm feeling. You're trying to get information out of this person to help you figure out, okay, what should the child eat. All right. I'm hearing donuts too. Too many donuts. Maybe I don't know if someone is eating too many donuts or too many sweets. All right, maybe if this is your child, like say you're older and your child is like in your 20s, for example, and they have diabetes. They've been suffering with diabetes for a very long time, but they're still eating bad. Is how I feel. Okay, and now they're like in the hospital because they've like been on, like for example, they've been on dialysis for a while. They've been waiting for a kidney, like things of that nature. Okay, and it's like they're in the hospital because wow. Okay. I'm hearing like I don't know if you know someone that's like in a diabetic coma. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Some type of like diabetic coma with a child. All right. It doesn't have to be your child. This could be you know of this, or you're finding out about this. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. So for your next section of clarifiers, you have the Nine of Wands here. All right. Wow. Okay. Back to this child or this younger person in your life. All right. I don't know if like someone. I know this is a situation where someone like went to sleep, but they went to sleep on purpose. But it's like I don't know if you know someone that's like in a coma. Like you want them to wake up. Like they're in a coma. This is like a coma like situation I'm feeling. All right, and you want them to like wake up. They're not waking up. It's how I'm feeling, and it's like this is not a good situation to be in right now. Okay. Now you have the Page of Swords here. Aries, this is Aries. Aries may be involved, and Aries may be coming to visit you, with this situation here. Okay. But this is the Page of Swords is like a younger Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. This person is they're not happy. Is how I feel. They're not happy with you. They're not happy with the choices that you've made or something. Or I feel like in the past you didn't really get along with them. All right, and there was like arguing. Them possibly even had to defend themselves to you. All right, and it could be happening online, because if you look at this image, I'm gonna put that down. If you look at the Page of Swords right here, in the corner there's a tree, but it has like a Facebook F. So that could be something like, it could be like a social media situation that's happening. Some type of argument online about someone. All right? Like you're on the sidelines watching an argument happen online about somebody else. Okay? Like this feels a very family. This feels like a very family-like situation to me. Okay? In your overview, you have the Devil, the sign of Capricorn. This has to do with overindulgences, drinking, sex, smoking, ruminating thoughts, things of that nature. Okay, and with this, I'm hearing tiredness. Someone could be tired of someone's behavior, or you're tired of someone else's behavior. Hence, here you probably back to the child with the diabetes. This a child. I feel like you did the best that you could in terms of trying to help someone stop old behavior. Like you tried your best to help them, stop smoking, stop drinking, stop eating this kind of food. Like you tried your best to be a mentor to them. You might not, I feel like you might have had some kind of rockiness going on with them, but I feel like you did the best that you could in terms of being a mentor, telling them what to do, all right, watching out for them. And they just decided to go and do what they wanted. All right, but it's almost like you did what you could. But you feel like they should have listened to you. All right, but you feel really bad though. Is how I'm getting. The Ace of Pentacles is like a new financial. Like this could be a new job. This could be a new business deal. All right. With this, I'm hearing it. Well, the message I'm getting now is like it failed. All right. This is like a new, like a job. Like this, you wanted it to work out the way you want. You could have been getting it like it could have been a boost to your income some way. This is almost like helping somebody else to help yourself. All right, like that kind of thing. But for some reason it failed. Maybe it didn't follow through the way you wanted it to. Something could have happened. All right, and now you don't know what to do. Like you're like stuck. So you got the Two of Swords here, not knowing what direction to go in because of news about someone else that you were close to, news about someone having had to get a divorce, news about someone not being able to pass the bar, things like that in terms of like positions or jobs. Maybe you thought somebody was going to make more in your partnership and they ended up making less. I feel like they tried to get a raise and it failed. All right, for some reason. Okay, and your foundation, you have the Sun, has to do with doctor's visits and success. Okay, and the front of your head. All right, what the front? If this is going to be the front of your head, you have a lot of headaches. Something is giving you a headache. Okay, you have a headache because of, I feel like you tired yourself out trying to help people. Is how I feel. You're exhausted now. Okay, you pretty much you've done all that you can to help people around you. You know what I mean? It helped you out. You became successful in everything that you did to help someone else, but in the end, it didn't really work out for them the way you thought it would. Okay, and it could have had something to do with a Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, female. You could have been trying to help her, and it didn't work. I guess you tried to do a deal with her and she decided she wanted to do something else. All right, but she let it go. Okay, I don't think she necessarily, the timing was a little off. I don't think she necessarily wanted to let go of it that soon, but well, maybe she did, but I feel like she got another deal, all right, in terms of finances. Someone else came in and helped her out in a better way. Is how I feel. Okay. Or she got a position and didn't really need your assistance anymore. Okay, you have the Three of Wands here also. This is like cooperation, good cooperation. With this, I feel like you're trying to get someone back, or you're working with, it could be you and two other people working to get someone back. Okay, with this, I feel like you're trying to wait around to see if someone is really in a coma that you're really trying to wait around to see if they're going to get out of the coma. All right, I feel that. But this is very family and finances for me. This is what this reading feels like for you. Okay, and it's like I'm feeling like reuniting with some relatives as well. All right, there's a lot of arguing going on, but I feel like it has to do with it could have to do, it doesn't have to be a Libra necessarily. It could have a lot to do with a Libra. This person is in the center. So it could have the arguments and the issues have something to do, a lot to do with this Libra here. Okay? Let me see. Someone I feel like is also doing some kind of training in the police force. Someone's doing some police force training, okay? And that's probably why that's justice is showing up there as well. It could be that if this is like a policeman that you're dealing with, or if you are like a police and you know someone that's a policeman, I feel like they don't really feel, I guess, of all the things that have been going on within the past couple of years with like police enforce, like, police issues. I feel like they want to do it, but they don't want to. Like, they don't know what to do about it now. But I feel like they're gonna get the necessary advice that they need, whether to decide whether they want to go and do that kind of career. It could also be like security, being a security guard is how I also feel. Okay. Let me go with your high priestess. Your high priestess and your 8 of cups here. Okay. Your dreams play a huge role of with everything that you have going on right now is what I feel like. Okay, I feel like you've been having dreams about people who have passed already in your life, and they could be coming back and trying to send you messages. You might not have been listening to them, but now they're coming to the surface is what I feel like. Like I feel like someone who passed in the past is coming back to you in your dreams trying to tell you something. They're trying to tell you to open your eyes, basically. All right, that kind of communication. The Scorpio is the number 13 card, and the number 13 is the transformation card that has a lot to do with spiritual transformations as well. Okay, and I'm feeling there is a need to learn more about your spiritual self. Okay, in that case, especially with what's going on around you, don't ignore the signs. What you're dreaming about, people like to sleep on their dreams, like sleep and you dream, but sleep on them, like sleeping on the meaning of them. I feel like you really need to, like, as people, we really need to pay attention to the meanings of them. They hold a lot of significance. They play a huge role in our everyday life. People don't really pay attention to that, and I think it's important. All right. You have for your underlying theme, you have the 6 of Wands here. This is travel. You could be traveling to go to see someone, whether that be this situation here, or whether that have to do with the Queen of Pentacles. All right. You could be visiting someone, hospital. All right, or somebody's coming to visit you. However you see it, but it's the kind of travel that you're going to need some help getting through. All right, but don't put your walls up. If this is like a relationship, that you don't put your walls up, or you're trying to tell someone else to bring their walls down. You know what I mean? You're trying to get them to open up, tell the truth. All right, this is what this feels like to me, revealing truth. All right, whether that be in relationships, your family situations. All right, what is the truth? Okay, there is no need to lie. Everybody knows what they do, and I feel like I said with the spirituality, you've been getting the signs of this already. You've been getting the signs. All right, so it's really about paying attention to those signs. All right, is key for you. All right, Scorpio. Thank you so much. I hope that you enjoyed that. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me via Facebook message or email. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share. All right then, Scorpio. Be blessed, be well, be healthy. Bye.